Hello, crafty friends, and welcome back to Seguras Crafts. I'm so excited for today's tutorial because we are diving into one of my favorite techniques, ink blending. We're making a simple but beautiful holiday card with some fun distress oxide inks. We're also going to be doing a little stamping and a touch of snow magic. If you love blue, purple, and pink like I do, then this card is going to be right up your alley. So grab your supplies and let's jump right into it. All right, to get started, I placed my A2 size panel, which is a 5.5 by 4.25 inches, onto my glass mat. I always love using my glass mat because, of course, it's smooth and, most importantly, easy to clean up. Now, to make sure we get perfectly centered window areas, I grabbed some Post-it tape and I used the edge of my card as a guide. Perfect centering every time. Now it's time for the real fun, the ink blending. I used some Distress Oxide inks, starting with Blueprint Sketch, then Mermaid Lagoon, and finally Shaded Lilac. It's such a dreamy combo. When you're doing this, make sure you lay down as much ink as possible to create the smoothest and perfect blend. The trick here is to keep layering and repeating the colors until they transition seamlessly. You'll see, it's like magic. And just a little side note, I love purple and pink and blue. Basically, anything that makes purple is my go-to when it comes to creating these sky-like backgrounds. It's such a relaxing process and the colors just melt together beautifully. Ryan kind of reminds me of like a perfect date night. Now that our background is looking fabulous, it is time to bring in our Santa. I took my Santa stamp from the Brutus Monroe collection. I will place the link below and the name of the stamp will be on the screen. I inked it and I used a bit of a longer acrylic block because for some reason my acrylic block is MIA in this craft room, but I've also changed this room 4 times in the past 2 months. So maybe I placed it somewhere I said was important. You know, I'm like, oh, I'm going to put it here. I'll never forget. And I probably forget. You guys know how it's like. Now let's add some snow. Using a white gel pen, I added a little snow-like drops to specific areas around the card. And then for the bottom of my sentiment, I wanted it to have snow on there. So I made it like snow was piling up, almost like a snow-covered sign. How cute is that? And now for the big reveal. Let's take off the Post-it tape and see what we got. Oh yes, I decided at this point, I'm like, it needs something extra. We're gonna add a little extra blue. So I added an ink layer around the edges of the panel using my Mermaid Lagoon to tie everything together. That little extra pop of blue really brings out the snowy feel, don't you think? Finally, it is time to place our beautiful panel onto our card base. Whether you prefer front fold, side fold, or something more like a gatefold, go ahead and pick your favorite. And just like that, we have a stunning holiday card that's ready to be mailed out and spread some joy. Thanks so much for joining me today, crafty friends. I hope you had a blast making this snowy Santa card with me. Remember, all supplies I used today are linked in the description box below, so check those out if you want to create this card for yourself. Be sure to like this video if you had fun, subscribe for more crafty inspiration, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And don't forget to drop me a comment. I'd love to hear what colors you'd use for your holiday background. Until next time, and never forget, you are beautiful, you matter, and your life is the art of this world. Happy crafting and stay creative. Bye!